Stop. Stay exactly in your own rhythm. Don't artificially slow your breathing. Don't try to be anything other than yourself. Just look around. What you see here is no dream, no computer-generated illusion, and certainly not a place you could ever find on Earth. Welcome to Veridian-Prime. If you look closely, you'll realize immediately that the laws of physics have been rewritten here. Look up at that flawless sky. There isn't just one familiar sun up there. There are two. A perfectly balanced binary star system that bathes the entire atmosphere in an unnaturally intense, deep cyan blue. And now, pay attention. Here comes the real phenomenon. When the rays of the smaller, more intense sun intersect with the light spilling from the larger one, an optical interference glitch appears in the sky for a tiny fraction of a second, an emerald green flash, a minuscule glitch in the matrix of this planet. Once you witness this flash with your own eyes, something fascinating happens inside your brain. Your mind switches gears instantly, that constant noise in your head, erased. The stress of the day, the to-do lists, the worries, simply overwritten. You're here now, just like that, standing right in the warm sand. Feel the ground beneath your feet as we take our first steps. This isn't ordinary coarse sand that clings to your skin and gets on your nerves. These are microscopic, perfectly polished quartz crystals. They feel surprisingly cool to the touch, even though the two suns are warming the planet ceaselessly. Can you feel the energy of this ground shooting directly into your legs as you walk? No more fatigue, no more paralyzing exhaustion, just pure, crystal clear alertness. We are walking together now along this endless beach, passing right by the crimson, exotic blossoms glowing with incredible intensity along the left edge of the frame. They smell of wild mint, fresh ozone, and the pure freedom of an untouched planet. Just walk with me. Let's see what awaits us beyond the next cliff. The ocean here behaves in a way completely different from the seas you know on Earth. Look at the water lapping at your ankles. It is so incredibly transparent that you feel as though the waves were sculpted from liquid glass. You can see every single stone, every crystalline structure on the seabed with razor-sharp clarity, even meters deep. Because this planet is faithfully guarded by a gigantic ice blue gas giant, which you can see standing massive in the sky back there on the horizon. The gravity here is balanced with absolute perfection. The water does not crash wildly, unpredictably, or menacingly against the cliffs. It glides. It forms almost perfect, mathematical geometric patterns as it breaks against the bright rocks and recedes. You walk on, and with every meter you notice your steps becoming lighter, almost weightless. Each step in the quartz sand creates a very distinct, soft, crystalline crunch beneath your soles. Do you hear that? That is ASMR in real life, completely unfiltered. To your right, a massive, ancient palm tree arches far out over the beach. Its leaves are not merely green. They possess a metallic golden sheen that reflects the light of the twin suns like a mirror, scattering it into 1,000 tiny sparks across the water's surface. When the wind blows through these massive leaves, it does not sound like a normal rustling, but rather like the gentle melodic clinking of the finest panes of glass. A natural planetary wind chime that, as you pass by, completely clears your mind from within. With every meter we traverse across this pristine quartz, your mind becomes freer and freer. You don't have to do anything here at all. You don't have to think. You simply have to absorb the raw data of this world and let your system cool down. Do you see that striking rock formation back there, in the deep blue shimmering water? That massive rock with the perfect circular hole exactly in its center? The nomadic locals who once roamed these shores call it the Gate of Tides. When the steady sea breeze blows through this ancient stone portal at a very specific, precise angle, it generates a physical resonance tone. This tone corresponds exactly to the hertz frequency of your own heartbeat when you are in a state of absolute deep repose. A deep, gently vibrating bass note that perceptibly rolls through the entire ocean, causing the water's surface to tremble ever so slightly and landing directly within your chest. Let's sit here for a moment on one of these large, smooth driftwood logs that the sea has washed ashore. The wood feels pleasantly warm from the sun's energy. Now look quite deliberately right through the hole in the rock. Beyond it opens up nothing but the endless, infinite expanse of space. Not a single ship, no intrusive industry, no stressful civilization, no internet, no obligations, only untouched, pure, majestic existence. Your voice, your breathing, your entire stream of thought, everything now aligns itself with the colossal vastness of this horizon. You may still be speaking at your normal, rapid pace, but your thoughts no longer race in destructive circles. They fly straight ahead, arrow straight, focused and free, right through the gate, far out onto the open, deep ocean of Veridian. Chapter 4. The Hidden Path of the Luminous Lagoon. New. Come, get back on your feet. We'll leave the driftwood log behind us and turn right here, where the cliffs form a small, sheltered cove. The water here grows even calmer, almost mirror-smooth here. Just beneath the surface grow what are known as prism algae. Bathed in the intense light of the twin suns, these plants begin to illuminate the water from below. It is as if you were walking across a massive neon-glowing touchscreen. Every time a small ripple touches the shallow shoreline, the water flashes bright turquoise and soft violet. Look at the rock faces surrounding us here. They are streaked with fine veins of pure crystal. These crystals store the warmth of the day, and now, as the shadows begin to lengthen, they release it into the air in the form of gentle vibrational waves. If you hold your hand very close to the rock, you can feel this faint hum. It is like the purring of a massive, slumbering beast. The entire planet is alive. It breathes, it functions in a perfect, flawless symbiosis. And you are right in the midst of it. You are not an alien presence here. You automatically attune yourself to this flawless rhythm. Your inner restlessness, that constant feeling that you must be doing something, simply melts away here, layer by layer, like ice beneath the twin suns. Slowly, yet inexorably, the light on Veridian-Prime begins to shift. The smaller of the two suns is now starting to dip behind the massive, majestic mountains to the left. This is the precise moment when the faithful, colossal guardian in the sky, the gigantic gas giant, unveils its true, absolute splendor. Its immense bands of clouds, swirling masses of white, pale blue, and delicate pink gas suddenly begin to glow intensely from within. It now acts like a vast cosmic mirror, capturing the lingering light of the second sun and casting it back onto our beach as a soft, diffuse glow. The crimson flowers we passed earlier are now slowly and ceremoniously closing their blossoms for the coming period of rest. And as they do, something magical occurs. They release a fine, shimmering cloud of bioluminescent particles into the surrounding air. Thousands of tiny points of light, pale blue and neon violet, rise into the warm air all around us. They dance weightlessly in the gentle evening breeze, climbing higher and higher until they spread out directly above our beach like a second, living firmament. It is as if the planet itself were dimming the lights just for you, to show you this truth. Here, the night is not a place of darkness or fear, but a realm of absolute clarity and peace. You remain wide awake, your focus razor sharp, yet you are simultaneously absolutely and completely relaxed. Your system is operating at 100% efficiency, yet without any friction, without any wear or strain. The second sun now touches the horizon. The light softens, shifting from a radiant cyan to a deep, soothing indigo. The shadows on the quartz sand lengthen and merge into one another. The crisping sound of the sand slowly falls silent as the wind begins to subside. The only thing that remains is the absolutely reliable, rhythmic, and soothing roll of the ocean, an eternal ebb and flow. Sit down once more directly in the dry sand, right at the water's edge. Watch as the small, luminous waves gently wash over the quartz crystals. In this moment of transition, there is no yesterday and no tomorrow. There is only the deep indigo of the sky, the gentle pulsation of the gas giant above you, and the absolute certainty that everything is exactly as it should be. You need not try to artificially cling to this state. It is now imprinting itself into your subconscious all on its own. It is becoming a permanent part of your own internal hard drive, a secure sector you can access at any moment from now on, whenever things on Earth get chaotic once again. We have arrived at the destination of our journey today. The waves wash gently over your feet one last time, cooling your skin and washing the last traces of quartz crystals back into the infinite ocean. You now take this moment, this colossal setting and the phenomenon of the two suns, back with you into your world as your own personal, unshakable anchor. Whenever your everyday life out there becomes too fast-paced, whenever deadlines press down, whenever the people around you cause stress and the world feels chaotic, you will remember Veridian-Prime. You will remember the flawless glitching of the light and the absolute crystal-clear sharpness of this beach. You do not need to slow your pace to find inner calm. You can remain in your full dynamic energy. You do not need to artificially slow yourself down or put on an act for the world out there. Stay fast, stay focused, stay dynamic. But from this day forward, remain as unshakable and clear as the white cliffs in the sapphire blue sea of Veridian. When you are ready, take this boundless power and this focus back with you into your life. Thank you for joining me on this interstellar expedition today and for gifting me your time. If this energetic sci-fi journey helped you completely clear your mind, please show me by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our future jumps through the stars. And be sure to tell me in the comments right now, did you feel the emerald green flash of the suns? I look forward to reading your message. Take care, stay maximally focused, hold on to your energy, and until next time, namaste and good night.